long time no see. You just saw me in the last video. So right now we are going to do 16-5, which is now the opposite of what we just did. So if you see right here, the video you just watched was the shapes with the same perimeter and the different area. So now we are going to work on shapes, specifically rectangles, just like last time, with the same area and different perimeter. So once again, I'm going to move myself down here to the corner so you can focus yourself on the middle. We are not going to do this page, so let me go to the next page and you'll see me in a sec. So I'm going to focus my attention on number 11. So the directions say to describe a different rectangle. I'm actually going to draw the rectangle for you so you can understand how to do it. So describe a different rectangle with the same area as the one shown. Then tell which rectangle has the smaller perimeter. So what we need to do first is figure out what the area of this shape is. Okay, so I know that to find, oh boy, you know what I just realized? I did not label this correctly. So let's do that really quick. Oh, I'll have to redo it. Give me 1 second. Okay, so that's a good thing to show you because you always have to check your labels. So I had put square units here, but my rectangle was actually labeled with meters. So I just had to go and fix that. So I did my area. I know how to find area is I do length times width. So I went ahead and did 6 times 4, and that gave me an area of 24 square meters. Now, the directions want us to make another rectangle that has the same area. So an area of 24 square meters. What I'm going to do is think in my mind, what other two numbers multiplied together equals 24. So as I'm going through my facts in my mind, I know that 8 times 3 is also 24. So I know that I can draw a rectangle that has one side of 8 and one side of 4. The length is 8, the width is 3, or you could do it the opposite way. So let me go ahead and do that for you. All right, so right here in the middle, if you can see, I have made my new rectangle that is 8 meters on one side and 3 meters on the other. So I'm going to go ahead and find my area. So I'm going to do length times width, 8 times 3, and that will come out to 24. Okay, so if you can see, this space does not have a lot of white space for me to work, so I just put the area inside of this square, or this rectangle, so I hope you can see it. But we already went over this. 8 times 3 is 24, making sure I label with square and then meters. So we have successfully did the first direction, which was find a rectangle with the same area as the first rectangle. So we have two rectangles with 24 square meters as their area. Now, the next thing that it wants me to do is to tell which rectangle has the smaller perimeter. So in order to figure that out, I'm going to have to find the perimeter of each of the rectangles. So for this rectangle, as we know how to do perimeter, I am going to add up all the sides together. And since it's a rectangle, I know what each side is going to be labeled. So I will do that for you right now. All right, so down here, I did my first shape. I added 6 plus 6, which is 12, plus 4 is 16, plus 4 more is 20, and then I made sure that I labeled it with my meters. So our first shape has a perimeter of 20 meters. Let's find out how much the perimeter is on our second shape. All right, so if you could see right here, I went ahead and did the perimeter. So just like the other one, since I know it's a rectangle, I know I have two sides that are 8 meters, two sides that are 3 meters. So I went ahead and added 8 plus 8 is 16, plus 3 is 19, right? 16, 17, 18, 19, yep. Plus 3, 18, 19, 20, 20, no, 20, 21, 22. Uh-oh. Let's fix this. Oh boy, hold on. All right, hopefully we've got it all fixed. You know, just trying my best over here. Everybody makes mistakes. So My perimeter of my second shape is now 22 meters. Let me scroll up and get my circling tool because the last part of our question wants us to tell them which rectangle has the smaller perimeter. So my first shape has a perimeter of 20. My second shape has a perimeter of 22. I know that 20 is smaller than 22, so I'm going to go ahead and circle my shape right here because that has the smaller perimeter. So again, I hope that's easy to follow. Like I just said in my last video, please let me know if you need any help and I will be happy to help you. So what you're going to do now is the quick check for 16.4 and 16.5. It is not going to be a Pearson, it's not going to be on Pearson, it's going to be on a Google form, so you'll find that right below this video. And I hope that everyone is doing well. And again, like I said, if you need help, please let me know, and I'll see you next time. Bye.